from KoolYeatYogaAndFitness.com. Today we're going to go through some basic dance isolations to get the whole body moving and grooving, and then we're going to go through a little bit of a yoga sequence. So not a very long practice today. However, as we're moving, I'm going to pull from the inspiration of what we've been talking about a little bit in my public classes this week. And we've been discussing that there's a couple different perspectives we can take as we move into our fitness routines. And one of those perspectives could be a mental stress, like, oh, I hate running, my body doesn't like this, and this is so hard. That's one perspective, and as I talk through that, you can just feel the heaviness inside of your body. It doesn't feel good. However, you can be moving through the same exercise with a different perspective, tuning into the way in which your cells are moving and bouncing. You can even visualize the way in which your cells and tissues, your organs, are pulsing and thriving. In this way, you can really change your fitness routine into an experience that is blissful and ecstatic. And today's practice is not going to be challenging, so it's a really wonderful place to play with this new perspective. And I want you to envision yourselves dancing alongside of you. With the feet parallel, inhale, lift the inner body, draw the arm bones back, and just feel the newfound spaciousness in your heart center. And breathe into that for a few rounds of breath with me. I can already feel vital cells dancing inside of my arms here. Keeping the heart lifted. Now you may choose to turn on some rocking music here as well to really enliven your experience. With the feet parallel, we're going to look right, center, left. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 more. Feel the length through the side of your neck. Think of all the ways in which the neck muscles help to hold your head up throughout the day. Up and down now with the head. Four more. Keep the low belly in. You can feel the supportive embrace in your core as you draw in that very embracing way. Last one, up and down. And now gently we're going to rotate the head in a half moon, releasing the head just into the front plane of the body. Give yourself all the permission in the world to completely enjoy the feeling of creating the spaciousness through your neck. Release the chin to the heart. Roll the head up slowly. Let's go into shoulder rolls to the back for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, all the way over top. Here we go for 8, 7, 6, 5, 3, 2. Let's take the feet wide, bend the knees, and to the left. 2, 3. We're just taking it to the side and right back into the center. For last 4, 3, 2, other side. Keep the hips as steady as you can. So the dance, the pulse, the play is isolated just into your rib cage. Last 2, right, left. Full range of motion here in the lateral plane. 5, 6. Keep those shoulder blades down. Now we're going to lift the heart up to the sky. Squeeze the shoulder blades onto the back. And you can envision the bottom tips of your shoulder blades kissing each other right at the spine. Last 4, 3, 2. Now reverse that. Take the heart back. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Last 2. Then full range, front and back. It's up and back. Unleashing that heart. Opening up the upper spine, last 2 and 1. We're gonna circle it. First, we'll just take a box, okay? So press up to the side, back to the side. Once you have that, you can begin to smooth it out. And reversing that circle. Let's do that one more time. Back to that first direction. And other direction. We typically don't create a lot of range of motion, especially circular range of motion, through the cavity of the rib cage. So that can be healing in so many ways. Let's go ahead and bend the knees deeply. We're going to take that same sequence into the hip. Left hip up for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, other side. Here, envision the way even in which your internal organs are getting a gentle massage as you very playfully swing the hips to and fro. Full range, right and left. You got it. To the front plane for 8, 7, 6, 5. Let's take it back to the back plane and middle. Back plane and middle. You can do whatever you like with your arms. Get creative, get funky. 4 and 3 and 2. Front, back, full range of motion here. 2, 3, 4. Feel the architecture of your hips moving in space. Have fun with it. Dance like nobody's watching. And circle it any direction you'd like, because we will swap sides. Now, the more that you can bend your knees, without going too deep, of course, it'll just be hard on the thighs. But with the knees bent, the hips do have more range of motion. Go ahead and swap sides. You'll feel if you're way up here, it doesn't feel so slinky-like and playful through the hips. So go ahead and take it low and swap sides. This time incorporate the rib cage. So the hips are going one way, the ribs are going another, and swap the direction. All right, come on up, come on down. Feet are wide and they are parallel. Exhale down, get heavy in the heels. Inhale up, let's do 2 more. Energize those feet by lifting and spreading the toes. Nicely done. Bring the feet in a little bit closer. We're going to come up and down, toe raises, up and down. Let's take the hands out to the side, just to incorporate the arms. And as you come up onto the balls of your feet, really hug those calf muscles in. Last 4, 3, 2, good. Now go ahead and turn the feet in. We'll do another 8 here. 8, 7, helping to build the strength through the ankle joints as well. Our feet support us in leaping, jumping, running, walking the beach. And then turning those feet in, up and down. Nicely done. From here, let's go ahead and come to all fours. Walk the dog. You can play with moving those hips side to side as you pedal the feet. We'll take a few breaths there. So you can meet me on all fours. The fingers shining out like sun rays here, just to enliven the hands in a joyful spirit. Go ahead and come on up and back. Send a little bit of that nourishing breath, send a lot of that nourishing breath down into your calves. And then pressing down powerfully through the toe pads. Go ahead and begin to walk the dog. Even as you walk here, you're creating a rhythm, a pulse, if you will. Begin to pulse the hips left to right, envisioning every little cell in your body happy and free. Coming into center, we're going to lower to the knees and seamlessly flow through cat-cow. Coming into a neutral spine. Let's come onto our belly. We're going to take a basic thigh stretch here on each side. We're just going to open up the calves, the hip flexors a little bit before going into a couple juicy fun back bends. So to really lengthen out the quad muscles, I want you to draw the tailbone down, away from the torso. And you're going to move the tailbone by lifting the muscles of your pelvic floor. As you inhale, extend the spine forward as the thighs reach back. Release out of that. Take a rest on your belly and feel the difference between the happy, long, spacious right thigh and the left thigh, which we haven't offered that spaciousness yet to. Okay, my left thigh is begging for its turn, so let's go ahead and swap sides. Enlivening the feet, spread the toes. On both feet, create this action. Lift the pelvic floor, stretch back through the legs and forward through the spine. Yum. Okay, we're going to come into two boat pose back bends. Let me show you how you can modify this if you like. Go ahead and bend the knees, flex the feet, and extend your hands straight back. Without clasping for the ankles, we're going to inhale and lift. Keep the back of the neck long. The shoulders are not drooping for the floor, okay? This is, I would say, more of an expression of sadness or being closed off. Today we're going for ecstatic joy, really giving the space for ourselves to be healthy and happy. So to do that, lift the front of the shoulders away from the floor. Come on down. Feel the newfound space in the sides of the heart, the top of the heart, the bottom of the heart. So you can stay with that variation if you'd like. Otherwise, we're going to take a hold of the top of the feet. I want you to pretend as if you have a yoga block in between your shins, keeping the shins hugging in. As you inhale, stretch long through the side of the bodies. Draw the upper arm bones back and kick powerfully through the feet. Come on up for 3 full rounds of breath. With each inhale, rise up. With each exhale, keep the lift through the feet, soften the base of the heart. Come on down slow, enjoy the aftertaste of that beautiful heart opening expression. This is super healthy for our internal organs as well. The internal organs get a nice compression on the floor as we lift up, and as we release out of the pose, there is a release through the compression there in the internal organs. Super, super healthy, that massage. It allows our internal organs to work more effectively. Okay, one more time on your own. relaxing out of that. Let's push up and back into child's pose. And come on up and take a seat. In a cross-leg posture, manually inner spiral the thighs by taking one hand to your inner thigh, one hand to the sit bone or the butt region. Move the inner thigh down and the sit bone, the flesh of the butt, to be more precise, back and apart. The foundation will feel broader here. Place one hand on your belly, one hand on your heart, and with your eyes closed, feel the dance, the movement of your very own breath. You can stay here as long as you wish. That's it for us together today. Thank you for your willingness to live in your body joyfully. Namaste.